Happy New Year, A Little Mo Crafty subscribers. Thanks for joining me today. I actually wanted to share a really quick card set with you from a selection of paper that I picked up over the summer. And I thought I'd get my New Year's resolutions done by getting some cards made just for general gift giving and birthdays. So this paper collection is actually called Clementine. It is from the Keep It Simple Paper Crafts Company. And you'll see this company at the Stamp and Scrapbook Expos if you go. And I have chosen some of the feminine papers here just to give to some of my girlfriends, maybe for Valentine's Day or for birthdays. I'm going to make myself a quick card set and get myself started on the right foot for New Year's. So in the paper collection, they have a lot of pretty colors. I've chosen actually the florals in both like a green and a pink. And I am cutting these at a 4 by 5.5 just to be my front panel for my card, using just some regular cardstock behind it. And so I'm just going to adhere these on, and then we'll play with some more of the pattern papers that come along with this set. This Clementine set also comes with several ephemera pieces as well to really make your card making quick and easy. And that is my goal for today, just to get ahead of some of my New Year's goals. So here's another fun paper that I've cut out in a heart shape with a die cut. And it is the feminine dresses that come with it. And what I'm going to do is offset this on my card just slightly, adhere it to the card. And the great thing about pattern papers, as beautiful as this, is that card making is easy and quick, and you've got something if you need it in a last minute solution or in a hurry. So I'm gluing this on, just offset slightly. You'll see in a moment we'll be trimming these down, but let's go ahead and adhere the other one to the other card, and then we'll play around with some more of the papers. You really should check out some of the lines of papers from Keep It Simple Paper Crafts. They had a lot of fun ones this year for the holidays, and they will have even more coming up very soon. Okay, so I have adhered these on, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually, after I adhere one more piece of paper, I am actually going to trim these down. So let me show you also the striped paper that comes with this, and I decided to cut this at a 1/2 inch. And just adhere this to the front panel as well, just giving it some dimension and showing off some of the wonderful papers, letting the paper do all the work in the cards. So I am just adhering this about 3/4 of the way down across the heart and across the floral panel. And I'm going to be using some of my Bearly Arts glue to get this on here. This is a nice thick paper as well to play around with as you go. Okay. So I've glued those on, and now what I'm going to do is flip the card over, and I like to actually trim with a trimming scissors or a detail scissors, but you can also trim the edges if you'd like with a straight edge cutter, if that's preferred for you. So I did have a little extra edge on that particular card. I went ahead and trimmed that off, and I'm going to do the same with my second card. And I love the fact that if I'm going to be making cards anyway, why not make 2 or 3 versions while I go? Because now I've got extras if I need them, or I can give them away in a set. Okay, so now we're set so far with the papers. The next thing we're going to do is I have taken some green paper and just, punched out or die cut some olive branch style leaves. We're going to put those up in the corner, and that will give some dimension to some of the ephemera I'm going to be adding. Now, in the paper pack for Clementine, you do get a couple sheets of ephemera as well. These are punch-out sheets. You just punch them out. I'm going to be adding them with a pop dot. I'm going to be putting just this green cardstock leaf or 2 underneath it, and so that's what I am adhering first, just using a fine tip glue. Okay. So a little more glue here. We'll add these leaves on, and then you'll see some of the patterns and some of the sayings. Now, the adorable thing about Clementine paper is that they have these really clever sayings for ladies, especially if you're needing to send a card to encourage one of your girlfriends, anything that's empowering and so forth. And you'll see some of these sayings here, such as "Hello, beautiful." Really, really cute. I love also using papers like this so I don't have to do the hard thinking of matching papers. Sometimes I can't get the pinks right or I can't get the colors right, and so this does the work for me. Okay, so I'm actually just adding some pop dots to the back of these punch-out circles. These already came punched out. I didn't have to cut them or anything. And I'm just going to be adhering them over the top of my olive leaf branches. So we'll get those going here. And I'm pretty much a fan of pop dots. I love dimension on cards. It just gives it that extra oomph and that extra detail. That extra love, if you will. Okay, so here we are. We're gonna plop those on top. And now those are sticking up just a little bit. And now it's time to add our final details. And what's really cool, again, about this whole line of clementine is they also have the enamel shapes that go with them. And these hearts are perfectly coordinated in the color schemes of clementine. So I'm picking a couple to just add for the white space that I have below. I'll do a burgundy one maybe on this one. Oh, I love this. Now, if your stickum get you kind of crooked, I actually like to use a little weeding tool to move it around before it completely sets. And then probably the green. I'm going to use this dark green. I think I like that up against this lighter green floral. These cards are perfect for Valentine's Day, perfect for just general encouragement, or you could put a sentiment inside, such as happy birthday and so forth, and now you have a general card set that's ready to go. Honestly, folks, that's it. That's all you have to do. That was card making in 5 minutes or less, and you can give these away in a set or mail them off later this year. Aren't they beautiful? Won't this encourage some girlfriend that you know? Thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram at @AlittleMoCrafty, and we'll see you next time.